You mentioned the goalies there, Vig, with Luca coming in this year. But after a good Friday night against Michigan Tech, Bob decided to run Airey both nights, and honestly, I think that's the best we've seen from him in his 3 games this year. He hasn't won them all, but it just something feels different about him.
Well, I think he's battling and holding his crease much more aggressively and relying on his technique than last year. There were so many times last year where there's a scramble in front of the net or there's a loose puck, and Airey would basically give away the goal trying to get there and find it. And I thought against all the traffic that BC threw at him, he was very good at holding his ground, holding his post, recovering back into a conservative depth, and keeping the puck out of the net. And I think that's the biggest change I've seen from him from last year to this year. And Bob was pretty upfront about it. He and Airey had a talk at the end of the year. It's like, there are some things you need to work on. Neither Bob or Nathan shared those with me, but I'm guessing it's this crease presence that you have to have because Harry's a big goalie. He's your 6'4", prototypical pro goalie style. So if he's able to hold his crease with his technique, he's got a good trajectory. And I think we'll see Luca back in net. That's what Bob said. He just liked the way Airey played on Friday, liked the way he played against Tech, wanted to give him a back to back to see how he'd handle it. And I think he passed the test.